That's too far. I mean, we definitely have. So, what are your guys' thoughts, or what he's been saying, or you have any questions if you don't want to use that topic?
I have a quick question, though. So, does that mean that because you are assuming that John McCain has the presumptive nomination, in your words, that because he's a Republican, I should just vote for him?
Oh, absolutely not.
Because I agree with absolutely nothing that man says.
The opposite side of that is, if you agree with nothing he says, what do you agree with about either of the two potential Democrat nominees?
Nothing. I don't like either of the Democrats either.
The
only person that I have found that is...
She's never been voted, never in her life, though.
Never. And the reason is because of people like Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama and John McCain. Because you can't trust a flipping word that they say. They talk out of both sides of their mouths on any issue. And when you look at their voting record, what they say and what they do is totally different.
I understand what you're saying.
And I have a problem with immigration. I'm a blue-collar worker. All of my jobs...
Illegal immigration.
Excuse me, illegal immigration. All of my employees, all of the people that I work with, my jobs are leaving. I'm having to move from a job that was 20 minutes away to a job that's an hour and 20 minutes away to feed my family, put gas in my car, and put a roof over my head.
Well, my answer to that is you need to participate in the process.
And I'm from Ohio, and I must say, I've already voted, and I voted the way that I wanted to this time. Yeah. I voted the way that I didn't feel like I was going to vomit the minute I walked out of the polling place.
Yeah.
Sure. I understand that.
Go ahead. 2 cents in here. Yeah, I totally agree with you. And I think when we're talking about unity, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm just going to vote for the big ticket guy, whoever the GOP is standing behind. Because what the GOP needs to understand is, whether it be Republican Party or some other party, the GOP of that party needs to understand that they have to have a consensus of issues that the people are, wanting to focus behind. For instance, Ron Paul, that's the one reason why I'm backing him, is because he is not afraid to put up in front of everyone where he's voted on the issues. The other candidates have been dancing around, flip-flopping, saying different things depending on who they're talking to. Ron Paul has been consistent over 20 years in how he approaches certain issues. And that is the thing I think that could unify the party, is if we could get behind issues,
Or even if we find out we had asked him before we started the show, and I don't know if I didn't want to put him on the spot, about what the Republican Party stands for. I mean, if we knew that, like if you low taxes, well then you'd have to throw out John McCain because he didn't vote for the Bush tax cut. I'm just saying that as an issue. I'm not saying pro-life.
Right.
People have issues with that one if that's a Republican.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes back to what is the Republican platform or the Democratic one, so I can say, yes, I agree with these issues, but then if they bring a candidate in that doesn't stand for these, I can say, well, I don't know what they're doing, but then I don't feel like I'm violating the party.
Right.
I feel like they are. And I think with the new, some of us being new, we don't want to violate the party.
Right.
Well, you don't have to worry about it. Question would be, what's the issue that's important to each of you? When you look at individuals, and in November you're going to have a choice of 2, 3, who knows how many individuals you can vote for to be the next president of the United States. What you need to do is look at each of those individuals and see what you agree with them, what you disagree with them, and how you think they should be, which of them should be the next president of the United States.
Right.
And the same thing you need to do, and again, I can't stress how much more important it is, you need to do that at the local level.
And that's what we're beginning to do.
Right.
And we've talked about bringing guests in, and we're talking to some other people that we'd like to talk about voting booths. And because you had an interesting comment, you wanted to say that April 7th?
April 7th is the last day to register to vote.
April 7th, which is just around the corner.
Just around the corner, really quick.
We will start plugging that then I'll put it on my webpage, and
there's another thing
that's just to register to vote.
Register.
And then May 6th is our primary. And for everyone to know, there are still the general election, as we kind of talked about, that's a whole different ballgame. And John McCain is the presumptive nominee at the moment. But in the primary, you actually have 4 choices. You have John McCain, Ron Paul, Huckabee, I think is still on it, and so is Romney.
Absolutely.
And you still should walk in there, especially Hoosiers, since there was 11 candidates when this all started, and they're down to saying we have no choice. I think that's really bad. Nothing on McCain for that one. That's just bad how it's run, and I don't even know how to fix it.
Well, we don't have any choice.
Right, well, we have 4.
Except for Ron Paul.
Right, well, of course, that's who I'm voting for in the May 6th primaries. But I really, really hope that people still vote for who they want. If John McCain's the nominee in November and the Republicans want to go with the Republicans, that's their business.